back to another vlog. I'm so excited to vlog with you guys and just spend time with you all because it's been a minute since we've last spoken, right? To be honest, I kind of just took some time off because a lot has been going on with me in terms of like mentally and emotionally. I talked about it a little bit in my Let's Chat video, and it's about just like my job, my employer and I don't get along. That's been an interesting situation. I'm now having to go back to the office. I don't want to talk a lot about it because I still work at the company, but it's just been a little bit, it's hectic. It's been hectic. I'm also having a situation oh my gosh, guys, a situation where I need a new script for my pills, and my original neurologist has gone overseas for an internship, so she's only coming back like next year June or something, and I didn't need to see any of the neurologists that she had recommended. I don't need to see anyone. So I just assumed, okay, the receptionist is still going to be there for a while and like deal with everything. And then when I emailed her this yesterday for a new script, she doesn't work there anymore. And so I then found like another neurologist because I thought maybe they took some of the like, you know, information of employees. And she was like, no, they took some of my neurologist patients. But if I want to see this one, then it's like 3,000 rand, and I was like, no. And also I don't need to see the person, I just need a script. So then I found the actual practice, and this neurologist is overseas. So my pulse is gonna run out in 4 days time. So that's a situation because when the one last month, I thought, oh, I was like 1 day away from getting paid because those bills are like 1,000 rand. So I thought, okay, I'm sure 1 day is not gonna like make a big deal. It made a big deal. I was like hallucinating and drowsy and really sick and nauseous, and it was a whole thing. It was a thing. So we managed to get my pills and get that sorted. But it just shows I can't just assume that, oh, I'm just not gonna take honey because these pills are hectic. It's not normal Bernardo vibe. And yeah, so I'm stressing a little bit. And then they were like, no, the receptionist of this neurologist was saying that I should ask my GP, and then I found my GP and I said, hey, this is the situation. They were like, email those people, they still haven't gotten back to me. So I called me to the pharmacist this morning to ask like, hey, can you just help us out? And then they said, okay, they can help us out for 6 days. So they gave me 6 days worth of pills, which would be okay. And then I will try and get my GP to really write the script out for me. But yeah, this is it's been wild. But today I am going to just finish off some work. I have a meeting at 2 o'clock with like an ex-employee, and I want to see if there's opportunities there. And then we have a Matric ball to go to. It is Courtney's cousin's child's Matric ball, so that's gonna happen this afternoon. So Courtney's just cutting his hair and doing a little bit of errands. But also look at this top. It says Stephanie Martinez, because small doesn't matter. Courtney got this for my birthday as like a gift. He thought it would be so cool for us to wear. And then at the back, I don't know if you can see, it's the picture that I use in my blog. It's so fun. So I was hoping it was a short sleeve rather than a long sleeve, but I still love it either way. But yeah, let's spend the day together, and I hope you guys are having a good day, week, or if you're not, take a mental break. I know I have. So yeah, I'm actually tired of working now. It's Friday, so you know why should I? But let me make myself a cup of coffee. I also made some chocolate chip cookies. I haven't made in a while. There was 12. There's 4. Who ate most of it? Me. I ate most of it. But I'm gonna watch House. My colleagues have like recommended it to me, and then I've become so obsessed that I would sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning watching this, because each episodes are like almost an hour. So yeah, very much obsessed, and there's 8 seasons. But while we are chatting, let me tell you what happened with our TV. So we sold our previous TV and we upgraded because you know July is a time when it's sale time, etc. And also with these smart TVs, what we've noticed is that the software slows down, like the same with the phone, right? You know, like with iPhones, after a while the software just outdates. So our TV was really slow, and then we were like, okay, we need to upgrade, but also we wanted a bigger TV, to be honest. So we sold it to Cash Crusaders. I need to explain this because I didn't want to do it on Facebook Marketplace, or I didn't know anyone that specifically needed a TV. So when Courtney took our TV there, they like gave us the cash, and then we all say, can we reset the TV because my YouTube channel account was on there, and also Netflix. So then one day, so they were like, no, after like a month has passed by, and then they'll put it on the floor, and then they will reset the TV before they put it on the floor. So we're like, okay, cool. Then last week I am watching, like, I put YouTube on and it was paused on something, and then Courtney came in and he said, why do you have Cocomelon like at the bottom of it? And I said, oh, I think it's maybe the algorithm. I was just trying to like make up something, but I didn't think anything of it. The next day I go again on my YouTube channel because I want to watch some of my subscribers' content, and I see my whole feed is Cocomelon and like a bunch of like gospel music and things, and I said, no man, something's up. And I realized that someone's watching, someone bought our TV, right? And Cash Crusaders did not erase our data on there, and so obviously my shit is still there on, and someone's using my account. So I was like, oh my words, I changed my Google account details, that didn't work. I tried everything, and then I found my friend Lisa. She knows stuff, and then she said, no, you go onto the Google settings and you take off the device, because the TV was linked to my device. Well, the TV is linked to my Google account. So she showed me, and then I took it off. This person could no longer access it, which is great. But like, yeah, it's so scary. And I think if you're ever gonna sell something that's got data on to Cash Crusaders, rather erase it instead of them telling you, oh, they're going to do it, and then they actually don't do it. So just a lesson learned. Let me sit and relax a bit with the sun shining. Good morning. Courtney literally just walked through the door. We tell them where you were.
I was at Atlantis. I forgot what's drag racing.
Drag racing. Drifting,
Yes.
whatever you call it.
I'm not drifting, but just drag racing.
Oh, drag racing,
I
cool.
was showing off.
Yeah, with his cousins and stuff, and I was like, I like being at home, so I was at home. But this morning, I am having a coffee date with someone I've never met before. I'm literally going on a blind date, and I messaged her and I said, hey, since we're going on this blind date together, what color are you wearing? It's so weird. I'm not someone that networks or like meets people out of the ordinary. I'm very much a homebody, don't like the network type thing. But a friend of mine put me in contact with her, and I emailed her, and she was like, hey, why don't we get a coffee date? And also she lives here in my suburb, so it made sense. So we're gonna meet this morning. I'm hoping that we are just gonna talk about opportunities, and I don't know, she sounds like someone that I would just hang out with, but I also realizing that I'm not a very social person, despite what you might think here on the vlogs. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do this morning. I need to go to the shops quickly to just get a few thingies for the house, and then we're pretty much gonna be at home because it is Formula 1 weekend, and we all know what that means. So yeah, come along with me. Good morning. It is Cook Sister Sunday. So I have my Cook Sisters, some coffee, and then I'm gonna watch House because I was watching it till past 2 this morning. So yeah, see, it's already on there. Good morning. It is a public holiday today, and I have been really a bad blogger, so forgive me, because Sunday I showed you like Cook Sister Sunday, and then I pretty much like slept all of Sunday and all of yesterday because I took the day off. But if you recall, in one of my vlogs I explained that I was going to the gynecologist. They cut out that situation, went to the labs for testing. It actually took them 2 weeks to come back to me with the results, because the first time they tested, it was inconclusive. So they tested it again, and pretty much it's this. I don't know how to say it, and I'm not gonna even try and pronounce it. But essentially it is just stress, like a form of stress, and so that now formed in this area. I wish it was a rash on my arm or like something on my leg, because it is so uncomfortable. And they prescribed me an ointment that is literally burning off those things. It's like and it's bleeding, and it's so you can imagine how awkward it is for me. And like just sitting and laying in bed, I have to like lay in one position or sit in one position and not try and move. But I need to do things in the house, and so I can't lay another day. And also they gave me a really hefty bill from the labs because they tested it twice. I was like, why? I've never had a lab bill that was over 3,000 rand. Normally it's always like over 1,000 rand for blood work and stuff. But this one was hectic. And I was also shocked that my medical aid paid 600 rand towards it, because my medical aid currently, which is going to be done now because Courtney's back at work, it's a hospital plan, so I don't know where the money came from, but I'm grateful for the 600 rand that paid towards it. But it's still a hefty bill. I didn't expect that. But I have kind of a list of everything that I want to do this morning or this afternoon. So I'm going to vacuum. I did put like carpet fragrance on the couch and the carpet this morning, and I sprayed some fragrance on it because I think it needs just like a nice smell. I want to change the bedding. I need to do a load of washing, and then I want to mop as well. We haven't mopped in a very long time. Not that the floor is actually dirty, but I want to mop. I want to sort out my books over there because I have read a few, and I also want to get rid of some books that I know I'm never ever gonna read again. And I haven't been the best reader, to be honest, this year, just because of so many things that have happened in 2024. But I just want to sort it out, and then I want to change my winter jerseys and stuff to move it into this room, and then swap the dresses and stuff into that room. Even though it's still cold, I am going more into the summer stuff when I like put a dress on, but then I put a jersey over it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do today. I'm actually starving and it is lunchtime, so I'm gonna take a little break and watch House. Obsessed with it. And then my lunch is beef stew. Oh, I love when I make beef. Courtney loves when I make a beef stew, so let me just warm this up. Before I hang out the washing, which normally stands here, I'm gonna go through my books and kind of just make it great. So these are books that I'm actually giving away, but I don't know who to give it to. That's the problem. So I'm gonna put that there. So you can see his books that's like stacked up here and like here. Also, awesome book, Emily Henry. Also, this was funny. It just took me very long to read. This is How to Kill Your Family by Bella Mackey, I think. And it took me long because I wasn't in the reading mood, but it's actually very funny. Also, my favorite author right now is Abby Jimenez. Awesome person. It's actually quite hard to find her books, to be honest. So when I find them, I buy it. But let me work on this. Okay, the books are all rearranged and moved, and these are the books that is still on my TBR list. And then it's money, biography, and then self-help, psychology books. These are my bigger books, and then these are all my documents and things, and some magazines. I actually have some magazines to put here, but it's pretty much done. And then those are the books that I need to give away. This is also a situation because I was supposed to start a podcast. Did I start it yet? No. Did I buy the equipment? Yes. I don't know when I'm gonna start that, but either maybe the end of the year or beginning of next year. But the equipment was on special, so I got it in the nick of time. Guys, this thing is supposed to be white. I don't know, Courtney at some point gave washing to his mother and she mixed it with something red, so obviously it became this color. So I said, hey, just like throw it away, we'll buy you new ones. And he like refuses, and it's so ugly. Oh, you see, it's supposed to look like this, white. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good,
Thank you.
so much.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good morning, it is Wednesday. I've been such a bad vlogger. Also, yesterday, our vacuum cleaner battery died. And then I was in so much pain to the point where I literally had to lay down. But it's a new morning and I just got Woolies Dash, which I've never bought flowers from them before. Let me just open this. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, don't care for me. I still have to do the dishes because Courtney was so tired last night. But I got a ginger beer. These are like 2 for 30 then, I think. So this is the chocolate mousse, some chips, top deck, rolls, waffles, our steakhouse fries, and then I got these beef burgers, mince, pork chops, and then this is just my lunch, which is gonna be this lamb roti. That's pretty much it. I just bought it for up until Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching this really random vlog. I'm so sorry. It was mostly because I was in so much pain that I was trying to vlog and then realized that I can't cope. So I'm a lot better today. But I'm pretty much gonna just sit on the couch, do some work, pack this away. And then I'm hoping in the next video I can swap out my closet with you and kind of just go through the things that I'm not wearing anymore. And I also want to do some travel specific videos for you guys because I've got such a lot of ideas that I want to plan out with you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.